Connected ba silang apat? Isa lang. Hindi, isang artist pero yung machine. Yung nagpapaikot.
Kanya-kanyang machine.
Kanya-kanya. Hindi sila connected. Siya ba yung artist? Sir, how do you call your art?
Wood kinetic sculpture.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it works on physics,
Yeah, it's being moved by constant force spring. It's like a wall clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of tick tack,
Mm-hmm.
when you force the tack, it will spin a little bit before it loses momentum and then goes tack. Tick.
How long have you been doing this?
11 years?
11 years?
Yeah. Started 2010.
Oh. I'm from Manila Times,
Ay.
so I have a lot of artist friends here.
Ah, good.
Uh-huh.
I'm based in Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just came back?
Actually, they invited me to display my art here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check on the title here. So you just have to move one and then it goes around.
No, actually, you have to wind it. It's like a
Oh.
clock. Yeah, you have to wind the wristwatch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the concept.
Are you a mechanical engineer?
No. It took me a while. It took me a year and a half before, to be successful on turning or spinning one piece.
Which one came first?
Oh, not this one. I got the very first one with two arms. Like it's like a pulley.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Seesaw like
Uh-huh.
this.
So you really
Because the
studied.
hardest part is how to spin the front one, because the front one doesn't have a motor itself. So the rear one's dragging the front. So the front one would turn, and then the rear will spin
Oh,
to
okay.
engage with the escaping mechanism.
Uh-huh. So they have to be balanced.
Yes.
Otherwise they won't
This is
turn around.
this is imbalanced. This is balanced.
So the first one is always balanced.
Yeah. Because it's a free wheel.
Oh.
This one is free wheel,
Oh,
but
okay.
the other one is not. Yeah.
How did you come up with this kind of art?
Oh, I saw one guy in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of work like this. I was so inspired by it, and I said, how does it move? But the thing is, he doesn't share his work or his mechanism. So I studied, and it took me a year and a half before I
Just a
figured
year and
out.
a half? So where do you get those
Oh,
gear?
that's a year and a half of everyday work.
Oh, really? You created the gears yourself?
You cut it by hand.
Oh my.
Yeah, and it should be precise too.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's gonna bind, right?
This
If
is
it's
really
not-
engineering.
Yes. Physics, engineering,
But
a combination.
what's your course of study?
BSBA.
Far. Not like me. I took up engineering, but I'm a journalist.
Oh, yeah. Too far from what I've learned.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just my passion. Yeah, I love woodworking, and just incorporate, what I learned in woodworking, to cut wood, to sand it, to polish it, to finish it.
It's not just wood, it's metal
This is just
too.
wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only metal is this one.
Oh, they look like metal. So even the weight have to be precise.
Yes. That's why if you turn this around, you'll see a lot of holes. I'm melting zinc
Oh,
and then pour it inside, so it will be balanced and stuff. Yeah, it's like when you're balancing the tires of the car.
oh,
You spin it first, and then when it stops, and you're gonna put a weight on top of it, so it will balance again, and then spin it again, and just keep on doing it until it's really like slowly stops without tension.
Where have you gone exhibition?
Oh, just Manila Art. Yeah, since 2016, I've been with Manila Art. Yeah.
Okay, I was here in 2019, but
Oh, 2019, I wasn't able to
Oh.
join because they canceled my flight.
oh,
Oh, 2019, I was here.
You were
No,
here?
2020.
Then
I
you
wasn't
were
here. Yeah.
Ah,
Just
okay.
1 year.
You got a lot of inquiries?
What now?
Inquiries.
Increase?
Yes, inquiries about this.
Oh,
Like,
inquiries. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot. Yeah. I got a lot of customers too who bought them.
Are they sold?
Not yet.
But can you make a multiple replica of this? Like this one, can you do a lot of that type?
I can, but I'm avoiding to do that because the
Okay.
price will go down if it's
Okay.
multiple.
It has to be exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive
As
design.
much as possible. Probably 2, 3. That's it. That's the most I can do. But to keep on repeating it and stuff like that, you just lower the price.
And
Of course, if you're the customer, you don't want somebody to have
same.
another same like yours, right?
Yeah. Don't worry. Like this one, they are different, no?
They're different in color, but the same in design.
Oh, okay. But if you look at them, how they spin, it looks like they're different, huh?
It's just
Same
this
too.
one. Yeah.
Okay. What province do you come from?
Actually, my father is in Laguna, and my mother is from Pampanga.
Oh, okay.
So, but I grew up in Manila. I'm a millennial.
And
I
then
was
you're
born in Manila, raised and born. Yeah,
how long have you
born
been
and
in
raised.
Canada?
13 years.
13 years. 13 years.
13 years in the U.S., 13 years in Canada.
And you got your passion first in Ohio, right? In the US?
Actually, no.
Doing this?
I was already in Canada at that time. Yeah. I started 2010, which we migrated Canada in 2008, 2008. I just saw it online, website. I said, "Wow, this is beautiful. I want to do something like this." And I keep on studying how it moves and stuff like that. I know how to cut wood and how to finish it, but to make it spin like this, I don't know.
How did you learn to cut wood and in fact your course was?
Oh, back in when I was young, my grandpa, my uncle, they're carpenters.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like the apprentice. Oh, Chris, can you cut this? Chris, can you sand this? Can you polish this?
So you really know how to hold a saw, hammer,
everything. Now I'm using, power tools like
power tools now.
bandsaw, scroll saw, lathe,
Do you have a helper? Somebody?
No,
Just
just me.
you?
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Well, in Canada,
Yeah.
labor is very expensive. That's per hour. Not unlike here in the Philippines. You can pay one guy the whole day for $500. He'll be
500
happy, right?
pesos, yeah. Oh.
No, not in Canada. Oh, how much is that's only $12.
Per day.
500, yeah. Our minimum is 18 an hour.
An hour. Oh my.
So all my earnings will just go to that guy, right?
Okay, this is different from painting. Like paintings, like the size something like 3 by 5.
Yeah.
Now they are
Totally
being sold something like
different,
300,000. So yours must be more expensive.
No. This is actually the big ones are 275, and the small ones are 175. So,
Today is just the first regular day, right? The VIP night was last night.
Last night,
So
yeah.
you have until
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
I'll be
Sunday.
back on Sunday also.
Yeah, hopefully by Sunday.
It's already sold out. Okay. So you only set it once. For them to
Actually,
turn.
you wind it.
Uh-huh.
The full wound. It will last for about 4 hours on this.
Oh.
Yeah. The small ones, I think 5 hours, and I have some pieces that will last for 8 hours, depending on the design. Because the big ones needs more force and energy, so I only have one gear. Not unlike this one. I have 3 gears on this one.
So let's be clear about
This
this.
is compound, right?
So it's not battery operated.
No,
It's really physics.
it's spring.
Yeah.
Spring powered.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See that spring right here? The stainless one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the title of this?
That's timeless.
Timeless.
This is timeless. It looks like a clock, but doesn't tell time.
Nice. About this one?
That's
Again?
Gerbera. Gerbera, black and white. The other one is red.
That's very interesting because,
Gerbera red.
you know, this kinetics, you know, physics is not easy. That's not an easy science. Much more, it's an art.
Yeah, yeah. They said the science cannot be art, but I mean you can
combine it.
science, you know, engineering.
Uh, that's why my first impression when I passed by, the guy who made this must be a mechanical engineer. Something like that.
Well, I wish I was, so I wouldn't have difficulties, you know, figuring out how to do it.
Uh-huh.
The guy, actually, the guy who was first doing this, he's a physicist. Yeah, he's a physicist.
But of course,
I
he could
wish
not
I had
share.
that kind of, you know, talent.
But you really understand physics.
I do now. Trial and error.
But a year and a half is short for you to gain this.
You can say that.
Very impressive, and it's my pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel. Then when I write an article in the Manila Times, I'll be writing about this too.
Oh, thank you so
So
much.
maybe I could contact you by email,
Sure.
so I can just search you.
Yeah. I'm on Facebook too.
Oh, okay.
Cris Eguaras.
Alright. Very impressive, ha? Ang ganda talaga.
Thank you.
Ano siya? Functional art. Baka yung mga mayayaman dyan, mura lang to. Di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Kasi yung iba, million na eh, di ba? And they still buy. So, I think, baka naman after this, next exhibit, times 3 na yung price.
I hope. I hope. Magbilang ang help.
Okay, this is one of the most exciting displays here.
Thank you.
But because like yung glass sculpture is just there. It's just there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, you know. When you enter a house, even though you have nice paintings, you can interpret yourself or the guest. After interpretation, that's it. But when you see things that move, motion, it's like the room is alive, right?
Yeah.
Even though you're alone in the room, you feel like, you know, there's movement.
Yeah.
Right?
There's life.
Yeah, there's life.
It's alive, yun.
Yeah. I really love things that move.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by it.
How about water? Do you incorporate it?
Actually, you know what? I was thinking of wind and water. Because one of my friends who bought one of this, he said, "Can you do? I have a fish pond with a big waterfall going." I said, "Yeah, we can do a kinetic that when the water hits my kinetic, it will spin. You know, it's just that's easy because I already have the power. Your water, you know, I don't have to figure out my constant force spring, you know, and we can do it outdoor if it's metal, you know."
Is it progressing now?
He said, "I'll think about it because it's a big project."
It's really fascinating. Okay, sir, again, it's nice meeting you. See you again on Sunday.
I'll see you.
And
I'll be around.
I'll check your social media.
Thank you.
I'll do my research too about you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.